In 1955, the European Cup began, a competition between the winners of each of the top 16 leagues in Europe, and Real Madrid won the first 5 tournaments in a row. Even now, after the tournament's been expanded and rebranded to the Champions League, Real Madrid are still 6 trophies clear of their nearest rival. If we look at the teams closest to them, one team stands out as being down in their luck and unable to compete at the highest level. Liverpool won the tournament in 2019, Barcelona won in 2015, and they were in the 2019 semi-final. Bayern Munich won in 2013, and they're in the 2017 semi-final. Ajax, 4-time winners, were in the 2019 semi-final. But AC Milan have won the Champions League 7 times, last in 2007. They are second in the all-time standings behind Real Madrid, but in the last 10 years, they've only made it into the Champions League 4 times, and never made it past the quarter-final at any of those 4 attempts. Now, that doesn't sound too apocalyptic. It's not great for a top-level club, but it doesn't sound too bad. However, those 4 appearances happened in the first 4 years of the 2010s. Since then, AC Milan haven't qualified for any European competition in 4 of the last 6 years, and in the other 2, they were knocked out of the Europa League in the early rounds. So, can I take a club that are faltering, a club that some might say are failing, and not only take them to Champions League glory, but take the all-time record from Real Madrid for all-time Champions League trophies? This is FIFA 20, AC Milan beating the best.
We've got 6 to catch up. We're on 7, they are on 13. That is already a massive ask. I'm asking us to win at least 7. The FIFA career mode only lasts, what, is it 15 years? 15 seasons? So I need to win every other season. And that is without taking into account that Real Madrid might well win some Champions Leagues along the way, bump their total up. This is not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination. All these are going to be difficult. They've all got Champions League level clubs in. I mean, here we've got multiple teams, in fact, that have knocked AC Milan out of Champions League in the past. Although it's probably one of the more difficult ones, for the specific reason of testing myself, I'm going to choose the European Continental Shield. I've seen the photo. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh no. Wait till you see the whole outfit. It's great. Youth players are something that's quite important to this save, because it's not going to be an entirely youth-based career mode, but I do want to be getting a lot of youth players in. If you look historically into Milan, it's been mostly Italian players. There's been a slight downtrend in the number of Italian players. I've made a graph and everything of this. Not correlated with Champions League success at all, but I would still like a nice Italian core. I'm just going to stick with 2 scouts for now, and I'm going to stick them both for the first 9 months in Italy. We have the initial squads on, so we don't have what the squads might currently be. This was at the start of the season, the squads.
I also mapped the formations they used in the rounds that they either went out or won. So I've set this AC Milan team up with the squad we already have in 5 different ways. First one is what they consistently used in their most successful periods, that I believe is the most successful period to date. This is how we would set up in that formation, or one of the ways we could possibly set up. Honestly, I quite like it. I quite like having this massive amount of players in the midfield that we can have. Now, the 4-2-2-2, I think this formation was used mainly in the 90s, from about 1986 when they went out to Realism, who now don't exist, till about 1997 when they got knocked out in the group stage of the Champions League. However, that ignores the fact that during that time they got to 5 finals and won 3 of them using the 4-2-2-2. I feel like it's just a less effective version of it where players are playing less to their strengths. Next formation, we have the 4-3-1-2, which was used, as I can tell, in a final round of the AC Milan competition once, which was in the 2007 final versus Liverpool where they won. Honestly, this looks like quite a good formation for us. It feels like it could have potential, but it doesn't seem like it's going to have much in the wide areas. We're going to be very reliant, as with quite a few of these formations, in the overlaps from Conte and Hernandez. And here we have the wild card This is what was used all the way back at the very first times they played European football. So we've got the 3-2-2-3. Honestly, looking at this, it doesn't look too bad. I've put Hernandez in a very strange position, but that pace, I can't deny him. He'd have to be cutting in from that side. Obviously, there's big weaknesses here. Honestly, as ridiculous as this formation looks, it could create some exciting football that might end up in a lot of goals both ends. And lastly, we have the 4-3-3, which historically Milan haven't been very successful with really in European football. The case for it is that it's the dominant style in European football right now. You've got your Liverpools, your Man Cities. I think most top European clubs tend to use a 4-3-3 or a variation upon. The question is, do we want to be trendsetters, trailblazers, doing our own thing, or at least creating our own unique style, or do we want to try and at first emulate what is already currently successful and tweak that to make it more successful for us? There are weak spots in this team that I need to think about patching. We have a long-term goalkeeper in Gianluigi Donnarumma. That is fine. I'm happy leaving Begovic as a second player. Donnarumma, I'm not going to sell just because of the familial connection, and I don't want to break that up. Ricardo Rodriguez is clearly in my mind the backup. He's not going to be our main player. He's alright. He's fine. He might be good in central midfield looking at his start wheel. We could take Theo Hernandez possibly to the Champions League final just because he's so fast. I think Romanoglu is going to be with us to the end, even if he's a bit slower. He's going to be a solid player for the whole time. Cher, he's okay, but he's not our player. He's 30 years old, he's going to slow down, so I'm probably pretty glad he's not our player. We'll probably try and start using him more sparingly than I was going to now I realise he's a lone player. I don't think Musacchio really has much future here. Not only is he one of the worst central backs we have, he's not going to grow any. He's not bad, but he's reached his peak and is not good enough to be in this team long term. So I think he is one that I'm going to put straight on the transfer list. That means we've opened up a space now for the unfortunately injury prone Caldara. I'm going to recall him. It's going to cost us a bit of money, but it's fine. Duarte to the lowest. I think we've got enough cover, just about, to cope with what we're going to be playing. Both of these players are going to improve and get better. But which one do we want to be our main player? Conte's got a better work rate in terms of attack. Medium's nothing to sniff at, but high medium is even better, isn't it? Andrea Conte might be another player that we end up pivoting to central midfield. Calabrini's only slightly faster, but he's got time to potentially grow in that position, so I think he's going to be my number one right back. Right back I'm going to mark as a bit of a weakness. Clearly, Kessie is the better player than Biglia long term. Biglia is already at his peak. He's slow. He's not got the same balance of wheel as Franchieri Kessie has. So who else do we have? Paqueta. He's going to improve. I think it's a player I want to be giving game time to. Krunic. He's 25 years old. He's not going to improve enough to be able to get to the first team. So I think, despite the fact it says I wasn't going to add too many people to the transfer list, he's one of them that's going to have to be on there. He's not good enough. Benacer, he's got more chance of coming into the team. He's not got Paqueta's level of promise, but he can definitely be a backup. Buenaventura, solid player for now. 29, so he's starting to reach a place in his career where he might be declining, but for now, there's no question around that he's staying. Wide players, look at that attacking work rate there. That is very good. Both work rates, in fact. He could be quite a good defensive winger. Also on the left, technically, Calhanoglu. I'm not counting him. He might have to be moved back to central midfield and be a playmaker for us. Or he might have to go. However, I will count Ante Rebic in this role, who is a very good player. I think we can probably take him at least as a reserve player to the Champions League. That pace alone is enough to carry him and make him an important player. Another area where I think we've got a real weakness, our right midfield. I almost put Suso already on the transfer list, but I'm not going to do it until I see how he plays. Castello's not going to prove that much more either, but he is the faster one of the two. He's the taller one of the two as well, which means he's probably going to win more air balls if I'm going to try and distribute to the wings. Striker, this is where we've got some interesting discussion, because Ante Rebic is currently out on the left wing. Do we get a left winger in permanently to replace him so he doesn't have to play out there, so we can bring him in and be a long-term replacement down the centre? I don't think so. We're going to need a player to replace Zlatan. He's 37 years old. While he's going to be an asset now, that number is going to decline. Piatek, he could be something quite special. Maybe not special, but he could at least be someone that's, you know, how Javier Hernandez was at Manchester United, or how Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was at Manchester United, the super sub. Someone that can come on and make a real difference. Rafael Leao, he's good, he's young, he could improve to quite a high level. Depends how much you can improve, but that pace is looking very, very good. I think he's a player I want to be giving some game time to. We have Andre Silva, who's not that good. Sorry, boy, but you're going to improve a bit. You're only 23, but I can't see him being that big of a star for us going forwards. So I've rotated the lineup that I thought I was going to be using a bit after looking at the squad that I actually have and the benefits of who I want to be playing. I think this is going to be my starting lineup, the 4-3-1-2. We're going to be using that with that lineup for the first match in the friendly competition. We're going to play Athletic Bilbao, Athletic Club, who knocked AC Milan out of the UEFA Cup in 1977. Mattersburg is interested in learning Gabia. Forgot about that. Oh no. Inter Milan, of all people, are offering... Oh, okay, let's think about this. If I was to get rid of him, the main replacement would be Paqueta. And it might be a good idea to cash in on Bonaventura now, but sell him to our biggest rivals. He's been at AC Milan since 2014. I don't think I can sell him. I'm going to have to say no. Which is unfortunate because I would like the money, but oh well. Zlatan Ibrahimovic there steps up to the ball, number 21 for AC Milan. He's going to kick it off the first match of this season in the European Shield versus Athletic Club. Bonaventura, out to Theo Hernandez. Bonaventura, I'm going to pass it around a little bit. Just playing it around a bit. Back to Calhanoglu. Bonaventura up to Ibrahimovic. He's through but not in a good position here. Let's take it out wide and probably cross the ball in. Not very set there for that. Puts it straight to the defender, and the defensive positioning of that midfielder there was way off, and it's left Williams to capitalise on this and cross the ball in, but Donnarumma handles it quite easily. Calabria. Not really any support, and I don't trust him to run. Paqueta. Bonaventura. Oh, it's intercepted by Iñaki Williams. Didn't think he was going to be able to get to that, but he's playing very well. And he's through. And they've scored already. Iñaki Williams. Not be able to cope with him at all. That's all. He's been dominant already down that side. I thought he had him covered, but his pace and his positioning. And my play has been relatively slow, meaning that I didn't have him covered as much as I thought he did. Bonaventura and Calhanoglu were covering him, which is probably part of the issue. And gets it through to Bonaventura and keeps running, keeps the pace up, keeps running down that wing. Let's do the same treatment that they've been doing to us with Iñaki Williams, but with Theo Hernandez down the wing. Couldn't quite find somebody. Looks like Kessie's going to pick this up for us. What can he do? Pass it straight forward to Paqueta. Calhanoglu. Bonaventura. Into Zlatan, he's going to turn on it, he's going to try and shoot. Can we get a shot away? Yes, but it's saved by the goalkeeper in this situation. Well, Bonaventura somehow manages to intercept that. It's put through to Zlatan. The old man's running. Go on, son. Oh, I thought I'd taken it too long. I thought I'd taken 1 2-minute touches. But Zlatan Ibrahimovic with AC Milan's first goal of the season. A nice, cool, calm, collected finish by the Swedish man there. Straight through the legs of the diving goalkeeper. And that is AC Milan back on level terms in this European Shield game. Cordoba, I thought it intercepted that. I thought it got around in the right position. But Danny Garcia's on the wing and Calabria intercepts the cross. It's out for a corner for Athletic Club. I believe this is the first corner of the game for either side. Cordoba to take. Crosses it in to the back area of the 6-yard box, but Gianluigi Donnarumma parries it away to Bernat for Athletic Club. And Rebic tries to press Martinez. Bernat now has the ball on the wing. Luckily it's not Ineki Williams, he's the troublemaker in this area of the pitch. It's now Ineki Williams. There's less trouble there than he's running. As long as he can't use his pace, he feels more under control. A bit of a miscommunication on the wing. But now it's under control. We have the ball. Kessie takes it, but it's half time, says the referee. I feel like there's a lot more for this team to give. A lot more they could be showing when we get them bedded in and working well as a team. Second half starts. Ante Rebic with a nice interception, but he's taken down, and the referee says nothing doing. Not even a protest of the AC Milan players. And Theo Hernandez is overlapping. Can we get this ball into someone useful? Oh! Ante Rebic! What a goal! Bad defending from the Athletic Club defence. Lets the ball go through to Ante Rebic. I think Ante had given up on that ball getting to him, to be honest, but it snuck through and he took it well. What a nice finish. Just how Athletic Club defended that cross that badly. Went through two of their players that should have got to it before Ante Rebic. But Rebic still got to the ball and still put it into the net. Ibe. Ooh, that's a good pass out to Williams. It's onside. He is onside. Theo Hernandez gets in to block it. So good job Theo Hernandez is the one that is defending Ineki Williams, because he's the only one with the pace to deal with him. Cross in, and it's a great header. We defended that cross very badly. The right players weren't engaged in trying to defend the header, and Ineki Williams heads it past Gianluigi Donnarumma into the bottom left corner of the net. I feel like a lot more could have been done by the AC Milan defenders. No one really marking Ineki Williams there, and that is a great header down at the floor where the keeper can never seem to get down. It's a struggle for keepers to get down that far from headers. Going to go down the wing. Can Kessie get it and keep it in? Yes, just about, with a bit of luck and a bit of blocking. Caldara up to Zlatan. Kalhanoglu. Rebic. Through to Kalhanoglu. He has a shot and he scuffs the ball past the right side of the goal. Theo Hernandez down the wing. He's going to run with it a bit. Going to try and see what positions he can take, and if he can get past Ineki Williams, he's freeing some space. He's going to cross it in again. Back to the back post to Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Not quite there. Put it forward to Kessie. It's Kalhanoglu. Bonaventura. It's Kalhanoglu, and he's lost the ball. He's really not impressing me. I mean, he has been played in some difficult positions, but as an attacking midfielder, that is sort of his job. He needs to get it in these dangerous positions, and he needs to be able to find space. I've been there, and Ineki Williams is through here in dangerous position, but Caldara manages to get his boy in the way. Paqueta. Our subs are finally on with only just a few minutes left to go. Is Ante Rebic still carrying his knock? He seems to be alright for now. Libre. So Rodriguez, he's backing off from this ball. Biglia to Paqueta. Piatek. Not a great ball to Piatek, but he manages to get out of trouble. Rodriguez. Not got the speed to carry it. Piatek. Paqueta. Zlatan Ibrahimovic can't get the ball. That pass should have probably been hit a bit harder. Libre. Bernat. Ineki Williams. Libre. Ineki Williams, he's in a very dangerous position here. Gianluigi Donnarumma pulls off a clutch save even. And we managed to finish the game at 2-2. A lot of positives to take from that game, but a few negatives as well. I feel like I've learnt a lot about how I'm needed to play to succeed in this game, but look at the stats there. What a tight game. Very evenly balanced. The exact same amount of shots, the exact same amount of shots on target, the exact same possession. So this match we're going to start with just about the same lineup, but we're going to try a slightly different formation. I liked the way the last one worked, but I want to see if a different formation will work better. So, they come into this match after a loss over SC Porto. The team for Borussia Dortmund: Borki Zagadou, Hummels,
can the Thorgan Hazard, Delaney, Witsel, Guerrero, Royce, Götze and Paco Alcazar. Jadon Sancho is on the bench, which is quite a benefit for me. They're playing 3 at the back, so playing wider here could have been potentially more effective. They're going to pack out the midfield, so we're going to have quite the battle on our hands by the looks of things. And they're going to kick off. Paco Alcazar on the ball. This is live from the Stadio Santiago Bernabeu. Conte out wide, back into Kessie. He's going to try and take the shot. Kessie's missed. He's gone over the bar. The naked manager. He's quite angry at that one. Thorgan Hazard flicks it up and Romanoglu snuffs it out, but the second ball has to be won by Rodriguez because it was still in the danger area. Romanoglu does too much and Paco Alcazar intercepts, going over the goalkeeper, back into the middle. Kjaer does well though. Conte up to Ante Rebic with a long ball, but he needs to want to go for it. He's on it now though. He's on it now and he's in a danger area. He's in a very dangerous area. He's taking it to the line, but he's knocked out of play for a corner by the defender. Biglia. Buenaventura. So Ante Rebic knocks it forward past the defenders. He's going to go for the shot, and it's defended quite well by the keeper. What a nice block with the feet. Oh, Paco Alcazar turns on the defender, and Kjaer gives away a penalty, I think. Was it a free kick at the edge of the box? This could be a card. It could even be a red card. It was quite a late challenge. The last man is off, but the risky challenge, unfortunately, lands him in trouble with the referee. Not what we wanted to see in this match, and it's a free kick. It was just inside the box. So what we're going to deal with that is we're going to move Biglia back to Kjaer's position, and we're going to leave a bit of a gaping hole in central midfield. Hopefully he can be adaptable, and maybe that could be what I find useful for this season. It's going to be a lot tougher of a game now. We can't have as much in the midfield, and Marco Reus belts the ball into the top corner. 1-0 to Borussia Dortmund. Oof. I have to pass it around a bit more creatively at this point. Oh, Suso, he's got through! Oh, he's put it wide, down past the post on the right hand side. There's not as much space as I'd like here. Well, there's space, but there's too many Borussia Dortmund players in it, and Marco Reus intercepts, and it's gone to the half-time whistle. What we're going to do here at the start of this half is take Zlatan off and bring Leo on. He might be able to have some sort of effect on this game. I'm going to bring Paqueta on for Buenaventura. Hopefully he can last the game out. I'm going to leave the last sub for later in the game. Paco Alcazar receives it, but he's got a marker. He manages to get past him, and it's a good cross and a great header by Delaney. Just escapes his marker and puts it into the top corner on his head. It doesn't feel particularly deserved by Dortmund, but it doesn't feel particularly unexpected either. The defending wasn't great here, and the man should have been far closer in marking. Paqueta intercepts. Leo. And I think he's going to be through here. Can he finish? Can Leo finish? He's not finished. He's been saved by Burki at the near post. Suso runs, and he's onside here. Can we get it across to a good man? Yes, Rebic heads it in. And we're back in this game. 2-1 down, but with 10 men. Can AC Milan capitalise? That was a great pass through by Leo, and a good find by Suso for Ante Rebic. Paqueta, Kessie, Rebic, Conte, Leo. Manages to just about keep it and then loses it at the second try. Mario Götze, Marco Reus, and there's a big counter-attack coming here. Delaney looks like he's in trouble, but petered out a little bit, but no! Oh, Delaney at the near post. What a shot. Look at how wide this angle was. Where else could he have shot that ball with the defender in the way? That was the only place he could have possibly hit that ball, and Donnarumma wasn't even close to covering the angle. Wasted in the end. But it's gone out for a corner. I thought that came straight off the shot there. But Brandt's on for Delaney now. And Romanoglu, blocked. Biglia. Tackled by Mats Hummels. I think I was just caught napping. Mats Hummels was for some reason way up the pitch, and I struggled to get the ball out. And the passes became so clear for him to pass across. Not good. Paco Alcazar scores another, and this game's well and truly over now. But that's an unfortunate result against Borussia Dortmund. Maybe the result would have been different if we didn't get the defensive man sent off early on in the match. And what I feel was a slightly unfair decision, but not particularly one I would have complained about. He was the last man. And Borussia Dortmund obviously dominated after that point. There's been a transfer offer for Matteo Mosacchio. He's worth 30 million. Again, Inter Milan are offering me the money. What's going to happen is we're going to meet up with the AC Milan representative and see what we can get from Mosacchio. No, they're not going to accept that because they want to play for less than it's worth. We're not going to sell to our rivals for pennies. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. If I can get the money together for Sandro Tonali, that is the player I want to build this team around if possible. I know his potential is very good. I'll consider my options on that. Let's get through this next game first. Let's try a different formation again. Let's try the ridiculous one. We're pretty much out of this competition, so let's just try something a bit off the wall and see how it goes. For Milan, Gianluigi Donnarumma, Matteo Caldara, Leo Duarte and Matteo Mosacchio are in the defence with Kessie, Piatek, Calhanoglu and Bonaventura filling out the four midfield roles. Leo, Hernandez and Ibrahimovic up top. And the Porto side line up like this. In goal we have Machusin. In the defence we've got Corona, Mosciano, Pepe and Tellez. In the midfield we've got Diaz, Pereira, Uribe, Octavio, and up top we have Maria and Zé Luis even. I can't speak today. Ibrahimovic has the ball in the centre circle and he kicks it back to Theo Hernandez. Zé Luis challenges. Runs through and he's free in the wing, but he's not managing to get a cross in. Oh, that's a nice little pass to Octavio. Crosses into the centre. Caldara. And Donnarumma doesn't have any idea where that was. Tellez shoots. And manages to get it clear now. Hernandez on the right wing. He's got the pace, but can he outpace Pepe? I'd hope so. He's through. He's through. He's bad cross though. Terrible cross. Leo's running forwards and Zlatan puts the ball over to him. Can he keep running? Yes, he can. He's on the ball. He's home clear. Can he shoot and score? He can shoot, but he can't score. Maybe this formation, this ridiculous formation from the 1950s, is the way forwards. Going out wide to Leo. He's going to cut in further this time. Oh, is this a penalty? It's a penalty to AC Milan! Will Ticatito be penalised further than the penalty? Will he be given a card here? It's a yellow. He's not off the pitch. And Ibrahimovic steps up to take the penalty. I'm not very good at set pieces in this game in any form. Going to try and place it in the top corner. And the keeper saves it. Marche to Hernandez, who plays on the right wing. He's playing quite far back there. Can he get it into Zlatan Ibrahimovic? No, he's gone too far. It's to Calhanoglu and it's another penalty! Ticatito, will he get sent off here? There must have been a push in the back there I didn't quite see, but the referee's seen it. This must be a sending off now. It's the second penalty he's given away. I think it's just talking to. I can't believe that. Let's watch this again. Yeah, it was pushing the nudge. I'm not sure it was worth it, so I see why the referee didn't give that. And we'll have to try for something different here. Maybe the bottom left. And it's gone in this time. The keeper dived the right way, but Zlatan slots it past into the bottom right for the second penalty. Chance on the night. We're 1-0 up with the ridiculous formation. It's been working quite well. We've not scored from open play with it yet. But we've won 2 penalties and we've put the ball into dangerous situations a lot more than have at any other setup. Alex Tellez, and it's half time as he crosses the line with the ball on the halfway line. And quite impressive half there from AC Milan. Kessie, Zlatan. Calhanoglu. Oh, and that's got to be a card. It's got to be a sending off for Ticatito. That was a terrible challenge by the Porto man, and he's off the pitch with his second yellow card of the game. See, I think this is a good thing for me, but I literally cannot take free kicks in this game. I've not scored a single free kick in this game yet, and it's April. That's bad. Ooh, that dipped a lot. I mean, it wasn't great. Get your coat off, son. You don't wear that. Maybe Calhanoglu has a position in the team to take free kicks. That was wide, but it wasn't all that bad. Can't get the ball off him quite yet. Matseus back into Octavio and Donnarumma saves. Quite good from the 10-man team here. Caldara. Over the top to Hernandez. The man has pace. He can get onto the ball. Good sight from the passer. And can he get it across the low ball? And it was now straight at the keeper. That was aimed for Leo. Theo Hernandez lets it run past him. The through ball is excellent. Can he do better this time? Go for the back post to Calhanoglu and it's cleared by Octavio. To Caldara. Tries to pass it in and it's cleared Intercepted straight away. Bonaventura to Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Can he shoot? He can, and he's in off both posts. What a perfectly placed shot by the Swedish man. What a goal by Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Wasn't in the best position to take that shot, but he managed to do it. Placed it just in the perfect position to ping off one post into the other. Straight into the back of the net off the second post. And the 73rd minute, AC Milan with this ridiculous formation are on top 2-0. The distribution needs to improve, but we can work on that. A foul by the AC Milan man there. Not sure which one of our players it was, but our changes have been made and the names haven't appeared. Porto have a free kick, and this looks dangerous. Ooh, it's a goal. Well done, Mareja, for getting that in, getting a foot on it. But I feel like our defence was caught napping. Donnarumma should have done more there. It's near post, he cannot cover when he should be. I don't subscribe to the myth that a keeper should never let something in as near post, but he's not defending his near post anywhere near as well as he should be. Plays it up long to Castelleo. He's playing the Theo Hernandez role very well himself. What's going to happen here? He's going to have a shot himself at the near post, but Marche isn't as bad at his near post as Donnarumma is. A nice shot, son. Can they do something with this? Can they do something with this? No, Leo Duarte is the maker of it. Caldara takes it out, and it's 2-1 at the final whistle after 3 minutes added time. AC Milan win 2-1 against FC Porto with the 3-2-2-3 formation. That's given me a lot to think about. Was that a fluke? We were playing a weaker team with the formation that's most ridiculous, and we won. We won. We've lost and drawn with the formations we've tried. And oh my god, we made it through to the semi-finals. How have we managed that one? So we've managed to make it through to the next round. We were playing Arsenal. Arsenal are a team that have knocked AC Milan out of competitions before on 2 occasions. Even if it's ridiculous, you don't abandon something that's working. You don't abandon something that's working. Right, and we're in the match. European Shield, Arsenal versus AC Milan at the Estadio Mestalla in the semi-finals of this competition. The other side of the bracket, Athletic Club, who were in our group, and Valencia, who presumably finished second in their group. Pepe scored 2 goals in the previous match, so we need to watch out for him. And there he is, Mr. Smoky Bacon, with his shirt off. So, teams, please. Yes, Arsenal. Leno in goal, Bellerin, David Luiz, Socrates, and Kieran Tierney. In defence, Calaberos, Torreira, Pepe, and Saka, and Ozil in the midfield, and Aubameyang on his own up top. And for AC Milan, we have Donnarumma, Caldara, Duarte, Romanagli, and defence Biglia, Paqueta, Suso, Kessie, and up top Castelleo, Piatek, and Rebic. Quite a strong lineup for both sides, almost full strength. There's a few notable absences, but apart from that, it should be quite the good game. Arsenal are kicking off. Torreira on the ball, tackled by Biglia. He's proven himself to be quite good, better than I thought. Kessie, Biglia, Piatek to Kessie. Going to go out wide now to Castello. Cross it in. Kessie! What a powerful shot! But Leno saves it. I think it was pretty much straight at it from Kessie. He had the power but not the placement there. And he starts the counter-attack. Now back with Kieran Tierney on this wing. Needs to make sure he's covered. Saka on the ball here. Kieran Tierney still overlapped, so there's going to be a bit of a gap if we can get the ball off Saka, but it's not happening right now. And it's pass across, but it seems to be offside. Nicolas Pepe on an offside position. Yeah, that Pepe had held his one slightly more, would have still been able to get to that, but unfortunately for Arsenal, he didn't, and he was offside. To Suso, it was meant to be to Kessie, but FIFA is good at directing balls. It needs to be more accurate, I suppose, to make sure it can't mess them up. Oh! Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang! Oh! Donnarumma with the double save. He shouldn't have had to make the second one. It went under his body and nearly trickled over the line, but that shouldn't have gone that far. The shot from Aubameyang was good, but the save, the arm just wasn't in the right position. Not very good from Donnarumma. He's showing, while he's showing some good saves, he's showing some flaws in his game as well. He's showing that he's not the keeper he needs to become to win his trophies, to be honest. Ante Rebic on the right hand side. He's not really got much in defence, in support even, and the defence is quite offside. Going to play it long and out wide. Castillo. I can't say the name. Piatek. He's not finding space here. He's been taken out by the defender, and we've got another free kick in scoring range. I think the best taker might be the man who's already on the ball, Souza. We're going to try and dip it over the wall. Can't get that position in right at all. Can we get in? Challenges Leno at his bottom corner. Not quite enough power to challenge the German stopper. Back inside. He's going to play it long, but he hasn't. And he's gone a flick on to Ante Rebic. Going to play it back inside. Going to take a touch with Sousa and shoot! It's gone over the bar, over the right hand side of the crossbar there. Again, another shot hit with good power, but not enough accuracy. And the manager isn't happy with that. Eventually it'll stop being funny, but for now it's still hilarious. Donnarumma hits it long and hard to Paqueta, but the man who's supposed to be going for the second ball, they just left it. It's left Arsenal in a commanding position on an attack. Look, it's intercepted, but Mesut Ozil still somehow manages to get it past. 1-0 down. Oh well. Castelleo. Oh, he's killed Pepe. Yep, and it's half time. They wasted way too much time on that attack. And it's been called 1-0. I do feel hard done by. Mesut Ozil. Caballos. Nice tackle by... Forgot who it was now, but Piatek's in a commanding position. He's going to shoot! And what a finish! Down into the bottom left corner. Leno didn't have any chance of getting to that. He was on the wrong foot there. He was misplaced his weight and straight past him. He had no chance. Great pass by, I'll remember his name in a second. David Luiz couldn't close down the man. Socrates petered out and didn't get into the correct position. Left Piatek open to have a wonderful low-driven effort. And Leno had no idea about it. He just trickled the inside of the post and went in. It was Biglia with the assist. So the guy who I wanted to sell, he's shown himself to be pretty good here. Oh, Castelleo taken down there. But it's been given as a throw-in rather than a free kick. Arsenal get the throw-in. Saka on the left wing. Can he cross in? Not White. Can't switch to the right place at all. It's not letting me. There we are. Oh, just managed to snuff that out. Kieran Tierney. Back to Caballos on the outside of the box. Oh, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Oh my god, he scored it from there. That's honestly shocked me. I had thought he had no chance from there. And again, it's another example of Gianluigi Donnarumma being absolutely terrible at his front post. He didn't even have a clue there. He had so much time to react to that, but he didn't even move. He should have at least covered it if he thought it was going wide. Terrible keeping. Again. He's going to try and find Ante Rebic out on the left wing. Can it make it? It can. He's going to try and take it in. He's going to run it in. He's going to charge it in. He's going to have a shot from here. Can he score? Leno saves. Also making a sub as well. Socrates coming off for... Who is that? Hopefully it'll tell because I'm not very good at faces. Oh, it's Mustafi. Right, okay. Donnarumma takes it out. There's no one to support him, so this might end up backfiring. Romagnoli. Going to try and pass it out on long. It's going to go to Piatek. Hopefully Rebic will run on the inside. He has done. Take it long and wide. Can Hernandez score? No! Come on! Ibrahimovic, he's scored. He's done it. A messy goal, but it's gone in the end. 15 minutes left. Can AC Milan pull this back for the win? I think Theo Hernandez did well in the end to actually get a foot in there and give us the opportunity for that Zlatan tap-in. If I'm honest, it was quite easy for the big man. He had to wait to get into the position, but once he was there, it's a matter of connecting with the ball and any power would put it in. Biglia passes it through, a stupid ball really, when it comes down to it, and loses it. Saka on the ball. Can Arsenal counter-attack with 3 minutes added time before extra time begins? The referee's given a foul for that, which I'm shocked at. I thought the AC Milan player got the ball and the Arsenal man just tripped, but
Apparently not, according to the referee. So the last chance for Arsenal, potentially. Or maybe not. Arsenal go have another go here. If they can shoot from outside the box and do something, they might be able to achieve a goal and win the match at the last minute. Saka's on the ball here. AC Milan's not going to get an opportunity to attack it. This is it! Pepe! Donnarumma saves. What a save it was. Keeping AC Milan in the game for extra time. It's going to be hard going into the final for whichever team wins. It's penalties. I thought we had extra time. Okay, penalties. I'm going to put Rebic up first. Ibrahimovic is going to take the fourth one because it might be quite a crucial one. So, Rebic, Kessie, Piatek, Ibrahimovic and Calhanoglu. Nicolas Pepe to take the first one. Donnarumma in goal. He's going to the right hand side. Easy save. I'm not very good at scoring penalties though. I'm going to go bottom left. Change my mind. Bottom left. Oh, that's not great. Slotted in. Nice penalty by Ante Rebic. Milan are 1-0 up after one penalty each. Lacazette is going to the left. He is as well. Donnarumma just about saves and it seemed like he wanted to. With Kessie, we're going to go the bottom right. Going to try and finesse it in. And it's placed. The keeper goes the wrong way. Milan are 2-0 up. English teams living up to the reputation of doing badly at penalties. Donnarumma dives the right way, but David Luiz manages to net the ball. We'll do it a bit more power into the bottom right this time. Keeper saves 2-1 after 3 penalties each. He's going to the right, Mesut Ozil. No, he's gone to the left, but he's missed. He's missed. If Zlatan Ibrahimovic scores his penalty, AC Milan will win the shootout. He's going to go to the top left of the goal. He's going to hit it with a little bit of power, not as much as I'd have liked, and it's been saved by Leno. 2-1 after 4 penalties each. Arsenal have to score to stay in it. Granit Xhaka. He's going to the right. He has, and he's missed it. AC Milan win 2-1 after 4 penalties from them and 5 from Arsenal. But AC Milan, the unlikely heroes, are through to the final of this European Shield competition. Is this a sign of things to come? Will AC Milan be able to become the European champions sooner than we think? Athletic Club won on penalties here, so I think we drew against them in the group stage. It's going to be a rematch to see who can take that. Wolfsburg are now offering money for Musacchio, and we're going to again negotiate, and I'm not going to accept just 30.1. I keep forgetting this stupid tire. So they have offered 14.5 million, which is better than Inter Milan were going. I'm going to go for 15.5 and see if we can knock them up a little bit. That is perfectly fine. You can take the play for 15.5. I'm very, very happy with that. Athletic Club, Iago Herrera across the back, Kappa, Munez, Yere, Berisha, Field, you got Bernat, Garcia, Monet, and across the top it's Cordoba, Williams in the centre, and DeMarcos out right. AC Milan, Donnarumma, across the back, Chiaro Romagnoli, Rodriguez, in the midfield you got Buenaventura, Calhanoglu, Leo, and Kessie, and up top Rebic, Ibrahimovic, and Hernandez. And the match is kicked off by Iñaki Williams for Athletic Club. Nice pressure, Leo. Not a nice turn there though. Iñaki Williams has it in the centre, passes it out wide to DeMarcos. DeMarcos loses himself a bit, but he's got it. Found Iñaki Williams almost. Kerr managed to cut it out. And it's now Bonaventura, and Hernandez is racing down the wing. Can he get it past his marker? Just about, he can, yes! Go on, son! No. Managed to get back to Benedice. Hernandez was running there, but decided not to use him. Ante Rebic passes back into Zlatan Ibrahimovic, back out to Ante Rebic, but Kappa intercepts. Ibrahimovic should have probably held onto the ball there instead of moving it straight on. And the tackle from Leo Kicks it straight back into their defence. Leo. Ante Rebic. Going to try and pass out to Lucas Hernandez. Not Lucas Hernandez, Theo Hernandez. Who gets the ball. He's going to try and cross it into Zlatan Ibrahimovic. No. Nunes cuts it out. It's going to go out for a throw in. It's a lot of hit and hope balls from the Athletic Club defence here. Kessie. Hernandez. Tries to play it through to Kalanoglu. Can he shoot? He can, but he can't quite score. Can Rebic capitalise on this? He's crossed it in too far to Theo Hernandez. And, it's been taken down by Leo. Can he do anything with this? Out to Rebic. Back in to Kessie. Leo. Bad ball. That's not where it's meant to go at all. Bonaventura intercepts Rebic. Ibrahimovic is going to take. Can he shoot and can he score? He can! Zlatan Ibrahimovic puts Milan up 1-0 in the European Shield final. This could be a famous victory and a sign of things to come for the Italian club. De Marcos. Danny Garcia passes it through Shrek Williams. This could be a goal at the near post. Donnarumma has been very weak at his near post, but I think he might have had that one covered, even though it was off target. AC Milan's defence seems to be just about in control, but it's on a knife's edge here. One taken down by Kerr. And Benat has a free kick from 29 yards out. This could be dangerous. Ooh, it does worry Donnarumma, but not enough to go in. It's half time. The stats are looking quite promising for AC Milan. They've had slightly less possession, but most of the possession has been in Athletic Club's half. Benat. Ineki Williams. Oh, Danny Garcia played through to Ineki Williams. Could this be a goal? Donnarumma gets his body in the way. Theo Hernandez gets the ball, passes it back to Bonaventura. Kessie runs a bit forwards into Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And it's Layabout on the overlap. Can he get a goal? His first goal for the club. It's Layabout and it's 2-0 up. And surely this fixture is beyond doubt now. AC Milan have been the dominant team throughout the first half and the start of the second half. Despite the few errors they've had in defence, I can't see Athletic Club getting back into this. Leo is looking to be a real prospect for AC Milan. Benat, cut out by Leo. Managed to get it out to Ante Rebic. He just wanted to get rid of it, I think. Very speculative efforts. A strange ball. Danny Garcia. Cordoba. To Ineki Williams. Ooh, he's taken it inside. Can Donnarumma be beaten? Not quite. It's just wide of the post. Zlatan looks like won't score another goal in this competition. He's taken off. And that's the end of this competition. Oh, a long sweeping ball to Ante Rebic, and the keeper's not come out for this. Can AC Milan capitalise on this? Not quite. It's gone out for a corner ball though. This could still be dangerous. Cross in by Paqueta to Kerr. It's gone out wide. Can Leo get on this ball and do something with it? Out to Paqueta now. Will the cross come in? Back to Leo, who crosses it in to Hernandez. Theo Hernandez takes over the bar with his header. And with only 3 minutes remaining, it looks like AC Milan have this sealed. What an incredible day. Ooh, Leo! Can he score a second goal of the match? He's on his right foot and he's scored again. It's 3-0 to AC Milan. The young player scores his second goal. What a game for Leo. He's really proven himself to be an AC Milan player, and he could be the replacement for Zlatan Ibrahimovic when he leaves the club or retires. Just watch that goal again and again. It really seals it for AC Milan. The manager's happy with his very strange attire. And there's a 3 minutes being put up by the fourth official here. Can AC Milan keep a clean sheet in this match? Ante Rebic. Back to Suso. To Kerr. Paqueta. To Leo. Suso. It's nearly the end of this match. Can AC Milan sneak another goal? Can a hat-trick be got by Leo? Paqueta still on the ball, just about. Trying to play it to the young man. Not quite, but AC Milan have won a competition, the European Shield. I thought we had no chance. Started off with a draw and a loss, and only just came back, or only just managed to win against Porto, really, despite the sending off. But through on penalties in the semi-final, and a dominant victory against the club they drew in the opening match in the final. And this is going to be a special day. for the players that are going to lift this trophy. And the captain, Romagnoli, lifts the trophy. It's only a minor title, but it means the world to them. This club who's been struggling for years, who's not qualified for the Champions League in at least 5 years now. Could this be the sign of a change in the tides? Would you look at that? The winners of the European Continental Shield. The tournament prize money for that, the money we just earned, is another €4 million. The board are very happy with what we've achieved here. So how about in the transfer kitty now? It's only 27 million, which, no, isn't nothing, it's good. But if you want to be signing particular players I want to be signing, or in fact a particular player I want to be signing, we need decidedly more money than that. Looking 40, 50 million. The team that we've got right now, even playing this ridiculous formation, are doing very well, but someone long term is going to grow into a position and we can build a team around and would be absolutely phenomenal. And this has been Spoken by IR with FIFA 20, Milan beating the best. Thank you for watching, and ta-ra!